Finally, after all these years, I am finally here. My true form. This is how I really look. Now the nightmare can begin. I wear a mask with a smile for hours at a time. Stare back at the ceiling for what's on my mind. And if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say it's banana time. And if you ask me how I'm doing, I'll say banana time.
Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Gmod 5 Nights at Freddy's review video. Yes guys, that is right. Today we're back with another awesome review video because today is the day. Today is the most special day ever. Mark this day down on your calendars as the best day ever. Alright guys, so today finally after so many years, it's finally here. It's actually, it hasn't been many, it's been a couple months, not years. I'm pretty sure it hasn't even been a year yet since the first chapter pack came out. But anyways guys, today the Fortnite with FNAF Chapter 4 pack is finally here. Yes guys, that is right. We finally got some more of that juicy Fred content. Now, since this is Chapter 4, it only seems right that it's the final chapter. Wait, well, FNAF 4 was the final chapter of FNAF. Don't tell me this is the final chapter of the Fred packs! Actually, it probably won't be the final chapter of the Fred packs, because FNAF 4 was supposed to be the final chapter, and then there's like a million more FNAF games after it, so, something tells me we'll get more, Fred packs, Fred Pack Chapter 5 when. Alright, but anyways guys, since this is Chapter 4, that means it is obviously based around 5 Nights at Freddy's 4. So Fred and all of his weird, corrupted, brain-dead friends are back, and they have now been nightmare-ified. So Fred and friends are back, but now they're nightmare fuel. This is what happens when you don't give Fred his banana soup. He becomes cranky. So for Chapter 4, this is actually a pretty big pack. So this pack contains basically all the nightmare animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. It also includes the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Halloween update with Jacko Bonnie, Jacko Chica, Nightmare Mangled, Nightmare Yawn, and Nightmare Balloon Boy. We also got Grim Foxy and Dreadbear. We also have some bonus characters as well to go over. So there's lots and lots of stuff to check out in this pack. But before we hop into this video, make sure to leave a like. Do it. Leave a like right now. It's free. Listen up, pal. If you don't leave a like, you see that Fred right there? No, not that one. The one over there? Yeah, you see him? Yeah. If you don't leave a like, he's going to sneak into your bed tonight while you're fast asleep, and he's going to tickle your toes. You don't want that to happen now, do you? Right? Anyways, if you want to check out this pack for yourself, feel free to. The link is in the description below to all of these beautiful characters. So anyways guys, let's go ahead and finally check out Fred Chapter 4. Alright guys, so first up we got is Nightmare Fred, and can I just say this pack is in perfect time for Halloween. Talk about perfect timing, because we got all the spooky nightmare animatronics. So anyways, first up we got is Nightmare Fred. Look at this beautiful boy. So just like Nightmare Freddy, basically he's just covered in wires, and even with his hat too, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird to think about that there's wires inside of the hat. I mean, I didn't know the hat was that special. But yes guys, this right here is the beautiful Nightmare Fred. You know what would be hilarious if somebody went back to Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and just made a mod where it replaces all the nightmare animatronics with their counterparts of these versions, just Fredified, bro. Oh my gosh, somebody needs to do that. Like, go back to all the FNAF games and just replace all the animatronics with the Fred models. That would be hilarious. It's supposed to be a horror game. You're like, oh no, somebody there, and you just like, you turn around to your bed and you just see this guy's like, hello there. But anyways, this right here is Nightmare Fred. Now obviously some of these guys got some body groups, and that includes this beautiful special boy. So if you go on over here and you do a nice little right click on him, you can go to body groups and you can steal his hat. Oh, my bald spot's showing. Why does he look so weird without his hat, bro? He's still got the wires popping out of his head. Obviously you can toggle the wires on him as well to get rid of all the wires and stuff, but when he has the wires, I don't know why, that just kind of reminds me of, like, you know, like Toy Chica's like hair, or what is it, hair or feathers on the top of her head. It reminds me of that, but it's just like Fredified. But anyways, you can take away the wires, and you can also take away the Sharpie. So you're probably wondering, what the heck is the Sharpie? Well, you see, these are nightmare animatronics, and nightmare animatronics are spooky. And since they're spooky, they got those, well, in FNAF 4, to make the nightmare animatronics spooky, they had sharp claws. But Fred, he's got some sharp springs. It's basically just like a nail wrapped around his hand. So boom, nightmare hand. It's spooky. It got sharp point. I am scaredy. But if you don't want Fred here to commit war crimes, you can go ahead and just confiscate those from him, and now he's depressed. Alright guys, so next up we have is Fred's babies. Oh well. So yes guys, the Freddles have also been Fredified. So we got Freddle 1, Freddle 2, and Freddle 3. So the Freddles are different. There are 3 Freddles in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, and they are unique because they have their own unique withering. So you know, you got Freddle 1, he's like baby Fred. You got Freddle 2, other baby Fred, and Freddle 3. It looks like somebody threw them in like the garbage disposal or something in the kitchen sink, and then they got shredded up, and now they look like this, bro. What is the backstory behind the Freddles, bro? We need, yo, screw Five Nights at Freddy's. We need Five Nights at Freddles, bro. Where's the Freddles at, my guy? So anyways, with these guys, yes, they have body groups as well. Basically with them, you can steal their wiring. So boom, boom, boom. Except for the first one. He does not have any wiring. He's sad. But you can also take their hats. XD, LMAO, they're bald. Haha, funny, haha moment. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to talk about the I mean, that's it for the what do you expect me to say about the Freddles, okay? Next up we have is Nightmare Bonnie, or should I say Nightmare Benny. Yo, what up, Benny? I wasn't gonna attack you. Die, Mr. Box! Where did that box even come from? I saved your life! You are eternally grateful! What the heck did he even say? I'm so confused. Anyways, what up, Nightmare Benny? I like toenails. Okay, please just step back in the line over here, okay? Anyways, can I have some jelly? Oh my gosh. Alright, anyways, guys, this is right here is Nightmare Benny. So, just like Nightmare Fred, you know, he's basically been, you know, shredded up a bit. I have to say, even though these models are supposed to be funny and goofy and stuff, I have to say I absolutely do love the withering on these guys. It makes it look, you know, unique and stylish and also pretty cool. But, as you can see, one of the main things that's different with Nightmare Benny compared to the original Benny is his ears. Look at them ears, bro. Boy, my ears are long. Baka baka baka, that's what she said. So anyways, here's a nice little 360 degree of Nightmare Benny. Look at this guy. I just realized even his Endo Bendo is looking kind of sharp in there. I'm like, God, bro, you're exposing your... I can see your Endo Bendo right now, bro. Alright, anyways, so with his body groups, obviously you can get rid of the wires, and also you can get rid of the Sharpies. It's gonna be like that for most of these animatronics in this pack if they have wiring or any of the sharp little what you may call it, slinkies or whatever on their hands. Yeah, if they have that, you can probably remove it. So anyways, that's pretty much it for Nightmare Benny. I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, baka baka baka. Next up we have is Nightmare Choya. Cow's feast! Cow's feast! I'ma be in your kitchen gonna go and feast! So yeah, so this is Nightmare Choya. So again, basically just Nightmare Fight. You know, you got your withering, you got your spooky claws and other spooky stuffs, you got your spooky wirings. But Choya here, Choya. One unique thing about Nightmare Chica though from Five Nights at Freddy's 4 is that one of her eyes is grayed out. So I feel like Nightmare Chica is probably blind in her right eye. But it's carried over onto this Fredified version of Nightmare Chica. So boom, she lost her right eye privilege. But anyways, Nightmare Choya also comes with Nightmare Koopy. Ooh. Oh my god, what is that face, bro? Why does that look so cursed? Like, you can just see, like, his, like, mouth right there. Like, I know you're... Okay, well, from, like, an angle, like, you can see, like, how he has his sharp teeth. But it just looks like with, like, the endo, because he has his endo head. Just imagine that's his mouth right there, just the black part. You just like, ooh, if you don't see his teeth. But he does have teeth. His teeth are, like, aligned, like, right through here and stuff. But this is Nightmare Koopy. He looks like he's been spooked. Bro, it looks like he's not the one gonna be spooking people. He looks like he's the one getting spooked, bro. Bro, you know, in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, how the cupcake can jump scare the crying child? Well, in this alternate universe, it was the crying child who jump scared the cupcake, bro. He is terrified. But anyways, if you do not like Nightmare Koopy, it's okay. You can go ahead and wipe him from existence. Okay, that is That is cursed. But yes, with Nightmare Toys body groups, you can get rid of the cup. Oh my, those eyes. Okay, there we go. So you can get rid of the Nightmare Cupcake, and you can also get rid of her, you know, her little Sharpie springs, her wiring and stuff. And then you can also get rid of the jaw connectors. If you don't know what that is, it's basically the parts on the side of the animatronic mask right there. So if you don't like them, boom, they can go bye-bye. All right, so next up we have is Nightmare Fixie. Yar. All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Yar, I can't calm down. What? Why not? Yar, I smell. Yar, I smell anime waifu. Wait, no, fuck out! Anyways, guys, this right here is Nightmare Fixie. Nightmare Foxy is back and scarier than ever in more ways than one. But anyways, this is Nightmare Fixie, you know, pretty much just like all the other Nightmare animatronics, you know, basically he's just torn up a bit, you know, he's got some more withering, he's got them sharp little slinkies on him. Also a unique choice with Nightmare Foxy's design is that his snout is exposed. Look at that snouty snout. But anyways, let's go ahead and go over Nightmare Fixie's body group. So with Nightmare Fixie, you can actually give him his tongue. No. Now, I'm sure a lot of newer FNAF fans have no idea, but in the first ever teaser for Nightmare Foxy in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, he had a tongue. So Nightmare Foxy was originally going to have a tongue in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, but Scott changed his mind and got rid of it. But hey, his tongue lives on. That is the most cursed tongue I think I've ever seen. But if you want to give him a tongue, then you can. Anyways, just like the other Nightmare animatronics, you can steal his wires, you can steal away his Sharpies and stuff like that. Now, dang, now Foxy's bald too. But anyways, if you want, you can remove his hook, you can remove his jaw connectors, just like Nightmare Chica, and you can also steal his snout. Alright, so next up we have is Nightmare Belly Phase. Look at this happy guys. Hey guys, what's up? I hope you're having a fantastic day, because I sure am. Yay! Okay, yeah, so next up we have is Nightmare Fredbear, or actually Nightmare Fredbear. And I think this is hilarious. As you guys know from FNAF 4, Nightmare Fredbear has teeth coming out of his stomach, but with this design on how the Terran is, it looks like he has like two eyeballs right here. So his stomach is alive, bro. He's like, hey, how's it going? It's me, Nightmare Fredbear. Or actually, wait, no, I'm the belly face. Nightmare Fredbear's up there. Will you please focus on me now? Yeah, sure. So anyways, next up we have is the one and the only Nightmare Fredbear. He's gonna be like, hey there, little child. You want to give me your frontal lobe? So, fun fact about Nightmare Fredbear here is that in this pack, he's actually a lot bigger than Nightmare Fred. So, this is Nightmare Fred and Nightmare Fredbear side by side together. Nightmare Fred is pretty much the exact same size as regular Fred, but Nightmare Fredbear is 10 times bigger. Okay, well, 10 times is exaggerating it by a little bit, but he is definitely taller and bigger than the regular Nightmare Fred. So anyways, with Nightmare Fredbear here, he's got some pretty cool stuff. So again, just like all the other characters, you know, can remove the wire, can remove the Sharpie stuff. You can also steal his hat too if you want to, but we're gonna give that stuff back to him because guys, Mr. Nightmare Fredbear here, he's got some skins. So if you go over to his skin options, you can actually switch it to skin 1, and that is boom, Nightmare Gray Bear statue thing, which I don't know what his Fred name would be. Guys, if you have a custom name for Nightmare Gray Bear statue thing, Fredified, basically like how Bonnie's name is Benny and Chica's name is Choya, Foxy's Fixie, what would Nightmare Gray Bear statue thing be called in the Fred packs? Let me know in the comments, I'm very curious. But yes, if you want Nightmare Gray Bear statue thing to return and have him be Fredified, then boom, here he is back. Not only does Nightmare Fredbear have the skin for Nightmare Gray Bear statue thing, which aka it's basically the Nightmare Fredbear gray version of him from the FNAF 4 teaser of Nightmare Fredbear, but he also has one more skin, and for his final skin, it's... okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what this is. So, when I first saw this skin for Nightmare Fredbear, the first thing that kind of crossed my mind was maybe this is a skin referencing the Help Wanted Nightmare Fredbear beta version of him. If you guys don't know, in the first trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted, Nightmare Fredbear's textures were messed up in the trailer to where he looked like Nightmare Freddy, but as you can see, it doesn't really match the colors up the same. So I don't really know what this is supposed to be representing. So if you guys know what this skin of Nightmare Fredbear is supposed to be, let me know in the comments down below as well. Anyways, next up we have is Nightmare. So basically the more spookier version of Nightmare Fredbear. So he's basically the exact same model but with different texturing, and obviously with Nightmare here, he's actually transparent. So that's a fun fact if you guys didn't know. In FNAF 4, Nightmare is technically transparent in some scenes, in others I don't think he is. I don't really know how it works. I'm pretty sure he's mainly transparent, but normally my roleplays and stuff I like to have him be hollow, which you can do that with this. If you switch his skin, boom, he's a solid boy. He's like ooga ooga ooga, spooky McSpooky. So yeah, so here's Nightmare, pretty much the exact same as Nightmare or Fredbear, which you can actually steal his Endo Bendo head, and I'm pretty sure the reason why for that is, yeah, so that way you can see it whenever it's transparent and stuff. So boom, you can see that big Nightmare brain of his. Ooh, ooga ooga. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Nightmare. I don't really know what else to really say about Nightmare. Again, he's pretty much just Nightmare Fredbear, but retextured. So yeah. Next up we have is Plushbait. So this is Plushtrap Fredified. Now, one thing I gotta say about this boy is I just love the withering on this guy. Look at the withering, bro. There's so much detail put into the withering. I just love that one single withered spot right there, bro. Oh yes, how can we forget Plushtrap's iconic withered spot on his right shoulder? Yes, my favorite spot. Anyways, this is, what is his name again? Plushbait. So this is Plushbait right here. As you can see, he's got them sharp little teeth right there. And again, just like Nightmare Bonnie, he's got them extra long ears, and he's gonna be like a little gremlin. He's gonna be like But anyways, guys, with the body groups, you can actually steal his endoskeleton head and also his endoskeleton jaw, you know, if you don't want his Endo Bendo in there, which Plushtrap's endoskeleton is pretty cursed in FNAF. So anyways, that is pretty much it for all of the main Nightmare animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Now, before we get into their Halloween versions, there's actually two more characters we need to review from FNAF 4. Yes, guys, that's right. Fredbear and Spring... Okay, I'm kidding. It's actually the Crying Child and his brother. How could we forget about the Crying Child, my guy? So anyways, do you guys remember back in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the FNAF 4 8-bit minigames? Yes, those minigames were so 8-bit, but have you ever wanted to see what they would look like in real life? Yeah, they're still 8-bit, bro. This is what the Crying Child looks like, bro. This is how the Crying Child looks like, and then you just have, you know, all the other kids who are like all normal and stuff. But see, this is exactly how the Crying Child looks, you know. He's like, hey guys, it's my birthday today. Nobody cares. So anyways, guys, this is the Crying Child Fredified. So he is still in that Fred pose, you know. He's got that Fred stance right there. He's like... So yeah, that's pretty much it for the Crying Child. He doesn't have any body groups. I honestly don't know what to say about the Crying Child. I mean, he's in this pack. He looks similar to his 8-bit version in FNAF 4, but obviously much better, like a million times better. Anyways, next up for the last human in this pack. I mean, there's also Nightmare... Can you even say that thing's human? Anyways, the next human, or the final human in this pack, is the brother. Yes, the Crying Child's brother. So boom, here's his brother with his good old Foxy mask, and he's like, yar har har, fiddly diddly do. Yar, Foxy's my favorite because I don't have a father. I have to clarify, that was a joke. Foxy simps, please don't murder me and my family. Anyways, this is the older brother. So as you can see, he's got his stylish gray shirt. I mean, look at that fabric design, bro. Oh, the detail put onto this guy. Look at them shoes, my guy. What are those? Now, unlike the Crying Child, the brother here, he has a ton of different customizations. And what are those customizations, you would be asking? Well, he's got some body groups and some skins. Now, you're probably like, what the heck? Why does the brother have different skins and stuff? But the thing is, you can actually change his skin to make him look like the other children. So as you guys remember from the FNAF 4 birthday party, the older brother, he's like, yar har har, I gotta get me friends, you gotta get your homies. So we have the child for Freddy, the child for Chica, and then the child for Bonnie. Now you might notice, like, wait a minute, the mask is still the same. Well, the fun thing is you can actually customize them. So if you go over here, you can actually switch the mask to Bonnie. So boom, it fits in for this child. That That is cursed, bro. So anyways, we have the Bonnie child. Then we can have the Chica child. So let's go ahead and put the Chica mask on. And you can customize it with all of the different masks as well. So if you want this child to have a yellow Freddy mask, then boom, look, it's Golden Freddy. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I don't know what that sound was. Don't question it. But anyways, there's the Chica child. And then we have the Freddy child. So let's give him that Freddy Fazbear mask. He's like, hoi, 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 fiddly diddly do. And also, you can also steal their eyes as well. So boom, he's depressed. So yeah, there you go. There's all of the 8-bit children, older children from FNAF 4 minigames. Yay! Oh yeah, how could I forget the 5th mask? So if you guys don't remember from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you know, there's 5 children. There's always got to be 5 things. You know, there's 5 main animatronics. So there's actually another child with another mask. Now, I know I showed off the Golden Freddy mask that you could technically have, but it's actually not Golden Freddy. So guys, we actually have one more mask to go over, and it's for the 5th child. Now, this child is hidden in the FNAF 4 minigame. So you have to type in the secret FNAF 4 code onto the ceiling tile, you know? So anyways, you will be able to see the 5th child, Dream. So if you want, you can make the older brother wear the Dream mask, bro. Guys, Dream is now canon to the FNAF lore. You know what? At this rate, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, anyways, there's one more thing we can do. We can actually take the mask off. So Dream, it is time to face reveal. All right, guys. All right, so we are going to be revealing Dream's face today. All right, guys, this is going to be the first time anybody ever sees Dream's face right here, right now. Not clickbait. All right, guys, we're going to take off the mask in 3, 2, 1. So anyways, guys, that is all the main characters from Five Nights at Freddy's 4, but now it is time to get into the Halloween characters. And first up we got is the one, the only Dread Fred. So Fred has been turned into Fredbear from the Help Wanted DLC. Bro, we need another Curse of Fredbear DLC update, bro. Oh, that was like 2 years ago. I'm old. Anyways, guys, with this Dread Fred model, he's actually got a bunch of different customizations. So first things first, as you guys know, Fredbear from Help Wanted, he actually has a, you know, like a little joint here on the top of his hat, so you can open up his top hat. So we can actually take the top of his hat off, and now we can see inside, and now we will be able to see his brain. Look at that beautiful brain. So if you guys remember from the Help Wanted DLC, there was a mini game where you can rip off Fredbear's hat. You can also take off all the stitching on this guy too, and you can see his big beautiful brain. Now in the mini game, you know, you have to, like, you know, color his brain correctly, so, you know, so that way he can get big, smart, and stuff like that. So boom, when you put in all the colors, you know, he's got his brain back, and he's like, hooray, he's super smart and stuff. But if you want, you can also take out his brain. Dread Fred? Hello? I guess that's what happens when you take out his brain. I guess he's brain dead now. Yep, definitely brain dead. Anyways, next up we have is the John animatronics. No, not Jacko, John. They are now known as the John animatronics. So we got John Benny and John Choya. Now, over here, you know, this ain't John Foxy. We'll get onto him in a minute. But this is the John animatronics. So boom, basically they're the exact same as Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Chica, but as you guys know, with their Halloween textures. And also Choya comes with a pumpkin. Mr. Pumpkin's depressed. So yeah, I don't really have much to say other than they are pretty much, you know, just different textures and stuff, but they do have their beautiful glow effects. So these guys will glow in the dark, so it could be like or whatever. What? Oh yeah, one more thing. If you don't like the glow of John Bonnie, you can steal it. Now he's just Benny. I'm sorry. Alright guys, so next up we have is Grim Foxy. I'm so sorry, that's not your real name. Let me use his real name. Guys, next up we have is Fried Fixie. So this is Fried Fixie. Obviously, you know, he goes and walks around in his maze. He's like, har har har, do. And he's got a massive, oh Jesus, look at that hook. That is cursed. I don't know why, but that hook is just cursed, bro. Why is it so long? That's what she said. Anyways, if you want to, you can also give Grim Foxy a tongue. So boom, there's a spooky glowing tongue now. And then pretty much all of the other body groups are pretty much the exact same as Nightmare Foxy. Now, he does have a skin. Now, the skin is a subtle change, you know. So when you switch the skin, boom, it actually makes him glow up a bit more. So as you can see, there's like these little tears inside of him, and they kind of glow up. So it gives him a bit more of a, you know, a nice little glow effect. That way, whenever he's raged and he's like, roar, you know, whatever he does. Okay, that was cringe. Next up we have is Nightmare Man Gal. So with Nightmare Man Gal, you know, pretty much the exact same, very similar to Mangle. You know, I mean, Nightmare Mangle is like, it's hard to think about Nightmare Mangle because Nightmare Mangle is pretty much the same as Mangle, you know, just like all the other characters. I mean, technically Nightmare Freddy's like Freddy, but Nightmare-ified, that's what I was gonna say about Mangle. Anyways, this is Nightmare Mangle. Now, I don't really have too much to say about Nightmare Mangle here because, again, this is so weird. It's like, it's kind of like a reuse of a model because it uses the Nightmare Foxy head, but then it's also retextured, but then also has like the Endo Bendo, but was also used from the other animatronics. I honestly just don't really have that much to commentate about Nightmare Mangle. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. But anyways, Nightmare Mangle is also in this pack, so if you want to check out Nightmare Mangle, then you can. And also, I love the detail of her little hand right there popping out. You know, gotta pay attention to pay attention to detail there. Anyways, the body groups for Nightmare Mangle is you can actually remove her cheeks, ayo, and then everything else is pretty much the exact same as Nightmare Foxy. Next up we have is Nightmarion. Why does that face scare me, bro? I don't know what's scarier, the Nightmare version or the regular version of the puppet, bro. What happened here? I'm scared. Anyways, with Nightmarion, for some reason, they have a hat. I don't know why they have a hat, but they do, and that stands for Nightmarion. But yeah, they got a cool hat. You know, they're like they're cool. They got pointy limbs and stuff. I mean, if you don't like the hat, then you could get rid of it. So boom, there we go. There's Nightmarion. You like and then you could also you know, take off the mask as well. Oh, Nightmarion face reveal. Nightmarion face reveal. Let's see the face reveal. Alright, you know what, that's it, bro. Get out of here, sussy face. And finally, for the Halloween FNAF 4 animatronics, we have Nightmare Balloon Boy. Oh my, why is this guy so cursed? Listen, I thought the original Balloon Boy was pretty cursed. You know, I thought this guy was cursed. How is this guy more cursed, bro? It looks like he got stung by a bee, bro. Look at that nose, my guy, bro. Dang, you could land a whole plane on your nose, bro. Dang, bro. Yeah, this guy looks like he got stung by something. He's all swollen up or something, but oh my gosh, Nightmare BB right here. He is he's looking pretty cursed, bro. Why is his propeller hat so freaking huge, bro? So anyways, this is Nightmare Balloon Boy. Now you can actually change his skin so he looks like Nightmare JJ. So boom, we also got Nightmare JJ as well. I thought that was nice, you know, nice little detail. But anyways, you can steal his hat. What? You can steal his hat, you can steal his hair. Now he's bald boy. The return of bald boy. Bald boy. Why have I made so many bald jokes this video? What is wrong with me? You can also steal his cheeks. You can steal his nose. And finally, you can steal his shoes. Dang. Anyways, guys, next up we have is Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Now, if you guys remember, in the past, we've actually gotten a Fredbear character. Basically, you know, it's just like FNAF 1 Freddy, but, you know, reskin for Ultimate Custom. You knocked over my camera. But the difference is with this version of Fredbear is that he's basically the un-Nightmare version of Nightmare Fredbear. So, boom, if Fredified Nightmare Fredbear was not a nightmare, but still Fredified, he would look like this guy. There's too many words that hurt my brain cells. So, yeah, I thought it was very cool that they included a other version of Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Basically, they're versions from FNAF 4, or what they're supposed to look like from FNAF 4. Basically, just based off the mini games and stuff. So, yeah, you got Fredbear, you can steal his hat, and then you have Spring Bonnie, who has no body groups at all. Yeah, there you go. I thought they were cool that they were included in the pack. So, I mean, obviously, we got to show them off. And look at their eyeballs, bro. Why do their eyeballs look so spooky, my guy? Look at them eyeballs. Dang! All right. Alright, so now we're going on to the bonus characters that are included in this pack. And the first character we have is actually a nightmare version of Springtrap. So if you guys remember when FNAF 4 came out, obviously Nightmare Springtrap's not in the game, but a lot of people would make different models and predictions about Nightmare Springtrap and stuff, even though there's Plushtrap, but nobody likes him. But this is what Nightmare Springtrap would look like if he was in FNAF 4. You know, he's got his golden color, and you know, he's basically spooky. So there you go. There's Nightmare Springtrap. Next up we have is the Endo Bendo. Oh my! Why does he look so cute? So yes guys, this is the Nightmare Endoskeleton for the Fred Nightmare animatronics. Now you may or may not have noticed something instantly. Yeah, it's basically all their endoskeletons combined into one character. Yeah, so with this Endo Bendo, basically you have all the characters combined into one. As you can see, you got like Foxy's head, you got the glow from the John animatronics, you even have the Nightmare Coop Cake as well. So anyways, if you want, you can kind of customize this Endo Bendo as much as you like. So if you don't like the glow effects, boom, they're gone. If you don't like that, you can take it out, you can steal the jaw, you know, you can basically customize this, you know, switch some parts out or just take some parts off. You know, if you don't like the head, boom, you can say goodbye. And also, if you don't like the Sharpie stuff, you can get rid of that too. If you don't like the eyeballs, yeah, we don't need that. We don't need the legs, we don't need jaws, you know, we don't need the arms either, bro. Yeah, we don't need the legs either, you know. Well, okay, basically it's all their legs kind of combined into one. So basically everything is enabled, but you can customize it to represent the Nightmare animatronic that you want to represent. I don't know which character that represents, but there you go. Next up we have is TwoMuchGaming. Basically this is like a fixed version of Mangle. So as you guys know, also there's the version from FNAF World as well, which is called Funtime Foxy before Sister Location came out. So that is pretty much what this character is. I mean, you can call it him slash her slash whatever you want. You can, it's yes. The answer is yes. But anyways, with TwoMuchGaming here, you know, you got the hook, you got the tail and stuff like that. So you can also steal the eyeballs, you know, give them the spooky eyes. You don't like the cheeks, boom, they're gone. You don't like the eye patch, you can get rid of that too. Same with the hook. And you also have the tail as well. So there's actually two different versions of the tail. First you have the tail that is represented in FNAF World, but then you have what her tail looks like from actual FNAF 2, where it's just like the little nub right there. So yeah, there you go. This is kind of cursed. Why does this look so cursed? What in the world? But yeah, there you go. So you can kind of customize this however you want. So boom, there you go. Anyways, next up we got Boom Boy. Oh my gosh, Fred's got that drip, bro. He's got that drip. Hey bro, don't disrespect my soup. Oh wait, soup. Oh, he's got that soup, bro. He's like, yeah, I got all the banana soup. You better respect me, boy. You better respect me. Okay, I respect you, bro. Bro, he's got that soup merch going though. Oh my gosh. So anyways, next up we have is Drip Fred. He's all dripped out, my guy. Oh my gosh. So anyways, with Drip Fred, you can actually change his skin to make him look like Golden Fred or Shadow Fred. But anyways, here's Fred, bro. He's got that drip, bro. I can't stop admiring the drip, bro. Oh my, he's got that drip, bro. Dang, oh dang. But anyways, if you want, you can also steal his suit. You can steal his hair too. And now he's bald again.
What's wrong with you?
Lots of things. Lots of things are wrong with me. So anyways, guys, for our final version of Fred in this review video is Fred's Halloween costume. Yeah, so Fred this year, he decided to dress up as a minion from the new Minions movie, The Rise of Gru. So look at Minion Fred, he's like, banana. Wait, that actually makes sense. Minions like bananas, and Fred likes bananas too. Guys, Fred is a minion confirmed? Bro, it makes so much sense. Canon. So yes, guys, if Fred were to become a minion, this is what he would look like. So as you can see, you know, he's got his overalls and he's yellow, just like the minions. He also has his fancy goggles on as well. But if you don't like the goggles, well, you can steal those and then boom, you can give him those spooky eyes and then steal his hat yet again. Anyways, guys, that is not the end of this review video yet. There are still some more things I got to show off, which is the props. Well, technically, this is an entire prop. These aren't ragdolls. These are these are props. But we got some items, I should say. So first up, we got is a pot of banana soup. Boom, we got some banana soup in a pot. You know, it's brewing up, it's cooking up. You know, you got your banana soup pot, and just like all the other different versions of banana soup, you know, you can steal the bananas. You can steal. Oh, you can replace it. Okay, so with this, there's actually a big bananas. I said big bananas. So there's big bananas in this soup. But if you don't like the big bananas, you can replace it with small bananas. Or if you don't like the soup, then boom, no soup. Yep, empty pot. Somebody ate all the soup, bro. Alright, so anyways, guys, for the first time ever, we have some Fred weapons. Yes, guys, that's right. We got the Fred shotgun, which actually, I'm pretty sure this is more of a banana shotgun. So, boom, you got the banana shotgun, and you also got the banana rifle. So, boom. Yeah, Fred is preparing for war. He's got his shotgun and his rifle, bro. He's ready to go to war. And with these new guns, we also have a new sign promoting them. So, introducing the salty gun. When we shout it, he can Fredify someone in seconds. Yay! So pretty much if you get shot with one of these guns, you are going to turn into a Fred Fazbear. Bro, Fred Virus 5 confirmed? Anyways, guys, that is all of the models in this brand new Fred pack. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you want to check out this pack for yourself, feel free to. The link is in the description below. But I gotta say, I know I flew through a couple of these models, but I gotta say thank you, Inkman and Oogway, for working so hard on these Fred packs. It has just been incredible, and I loved how Chapter 4 turned out. So obviously in the future, I'm going to be using these models in some upcoming videos. Most notably the Fred Virus 5. Yes, it is confirmed, but it's probably going to be a while because it's probably going to be until Era 4 when it happens. So it's going to be a while, but it will happen in a matter of time. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed, and hey, wait a minute. What the? Excuse me. What the? You forgot to review me. Oh, Jacko Bonnie, how's it going? I got Fredify too, and you didn't even review me. I'm sorry. Yeah, by the way, here, let me get my camera out. By the way, guys, Jacko Bonnie, you know, he's also in this Fred pack too as well. I mean, he's basically, you know, like regular Bonnie. You can only take away the wires, and then that's pretty much it for Jacko Bonnie. So, yeah. All right. What the heck was that? What? I mean, you're just Bonnie, but you're just dipped in orange paint. How dare you? I'm special. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Well, anyways, actually, while I have you here, I have a question. Oh no, what is it? Is Jacko Bonnie gonna be Jacko-fied? I mean, wait, he already is a Jacko, ain't it? What did I just say, bro? Okay, now listen up, Mr. Fred Jacko Bonnie. I know what you're about to ask. Is Jacko Bonnie going to be turned into a Fredified version of himself? I don't know yet. Well, that's not what I was going to ask. Oh, well, what were you going to ask? Where the heck is 31 Nights with Jacko Bonnie? Where is it at? I don't even know that yet. Where is 31 Nights with Jacko Bonnie? I don't know, man. Please. October 31st.